A judge issues a stark and final warning to a probationer. After multiple violations, including failed drug tests for marijuana and non-compliance with her ignition interlock device, she is now on the razor's edge. The judge lays out the terrifying reality: one more misstep will trigger an immediate arrest warrant, landing her in jail and potentially sending her to prison. This is her absolute last chance. Will she comply, or will she risk losing her freedom?
All right. Good morning, Miss Cantu. All right, so we need you to speak up, all right?
Okay.
So I've received a report from probation, and we're having this compliance hearing so that you'll know what you need to do, because maybe there's some confusion. And I always like to have confusion cleared up, because probation is a contract with the court, right? It's you're signing a document telling the court that you agree to do certain things. And if you don't do the things that you've promised to the court and that you've signed up saying that you will do, that means that you're violating or breaking our contract. And when you break the contract, what ends up happening is a motion to revoke is filed. And let me just tell you what happens when a motion to revoke is filed. It's presented to me, and if on the face of it, it appears to be in order. And by me, what I mean by appear to be in order is they have the violations or what they're saying you did to break your contract with the court. And if it appears to be in order, what I do is I sign it. And once I sign it, a warrant is issued for your arrest. And wherever you may be at your home, you may be in the middle of preparing dinner, or in the morning preparing breakfast, or you may be at your job, or taking someone to the grocery store. If the police see you and there's a warrant that's been issued, they're going to arrest you wherever you may be. You understand? And then what will end up happening is you'll be taken into custody. You will go to the Bexar County Jail. If you find out, you find out. If you don't find out, you're going to be sitting at the Bexar County Jail waiting for your case to be heard, which we have those cases heard in this court fairly quickly. And if you're not bonded out, you're going to be brought over into custody, sitting in a blue uniform, having me make a decision on whether or not to revoke you and send you to prison. Do you understand? So you have been violating the terms of your contract with the court. And this is the last time that I'm going to have a conversation with you about your violations. You understand? The first problem is you're using marijuana. Here's the thing about that. People know what marijuana is. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, I'm just doing CBD gummies or whatever. You already know you're not supposed to be doing that. So the question for you is whether or not marijuana and CBD gummies or whatever you want to take is worth going to prison or worth going to the Bexar County Jail. Those are decisions you're going to have to make. And if you choose yes, that it's worth that, then again, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. I know that people feel as though marijuana is not a big deal. Who am I to decide on that? But what I do know is it's against your contract with me if you're using marijuana in any shape, form, or fashion. Do you understand? Now, when's the last time you used marijuana?
April? May.
All right, because here's the thing, you're going to get tested today. So you might as well be honest with me. We're not on the record. You don't have an attorney here because this is just me getting your attention. This is a compliance hearing. So when's the last time you used marijuana?
In May.
All right. What time in May?
Beginning of May.
All right. Why are you using marijuana when you're on probation and you know you can be revoked?
I tried to, for my anxiety.
All right. Did you tell the probation that you have issues with anxiety?
I did.
What is your anxiety from? And she's going to go check to see if you told probation that because they put everything in the system.
And my TAP evaluation,
Mhm.
yes, I informed them. So I went to my doctors. So they prescribed me some, what is it? Antidepressants.
So are you taking those?
Yes.
All right. Did you inform probation who your doctor is?
Yes. I informed them of my situation. Yes.
But not who your doctor is.
Not who it's.
So here's the thing, you're on probation, and I know people want to keep things personal, but if you keep things personal, that means that they don't know and I don't know. And so I'm just assuming that you're willy-nilly violating probation, and that's not allowed in this court. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, so you are going to get drug tested today. The other issue we have is you're not blowing the number of times they want you to blow.
Right. I've been having trouble with the vehicle. So we're supposed to be taking it off this month. If not,
What do you mean taking what off this one?
the Interlock,
Why?
the contract's up for the 9 months. Have the probation.
No, that's not going to be taken off because you haven't done what you need to do in order to have it taken off. So the intoxilizer doesn't come off until I say it does. Now, if you were following the rules, then it will be off in half the time, but you have not been following my rules.
I also explained to them that the vehicle is not under my name, so the owner is trying to sell it. So I would have to have a home breathalyzer installed.
But here's the thing, you have access to that vehicle, and that's a problem. Whose vehicle is it? What is their relationship to you?
My mother.
Yeah. So why are you speaking as though your mother is like some stranger? The person who owns the vehicle is trying to sell it.
Well, I was just saying.
Yeah. That stays on because you have access to it. Any vehicle that you have access to, the ignition and the lock will remain on that. Do you understand? And you had better start blowing more in that. And I'm increasing the levels that you have to blow in that. Again, I don't think people understand, but there are consequences for your actions. You understand? Yeah. And when is the last time you said you used marijuana?
In May.
Then why do you have a positive test in June?
Well, my levels have been decreasing.
All right. So I want her UA today. And what we're going to do with her is we're going to increase the number of times she blows. If you miss any of those windows that you're supposed to blow, a warrant's going to be issued. You understand? If your levels for marijuana go up, a warrant is going to be issued. Do you understand? And I've already explained to you the process when a warrant is issued. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. And are you still a receptionist? Because I don't allow people to work for a home healthcare provider as a home healthcare provider. Are you just a receptionist or do you see patients?
No, I'm just a receptionist.
Okay. Probation, is there anything else?
Your Honor, the top indicates possibly into some outpatient treatment is needed.
All right, let's do that. All right, is there anything else that you need from the court so that you can be successful? Are you certain? Now's the time if you need help for something to ask.
No.
All right, because I'm going to write on this document sheet that I have a conversation with you and you inform the court that you needed no more help. Nothing else?
No.
All right, probation is going to go over conditions with you. Okay, good luck.
Your Honor, do you want the money that she's going to provide today to give you some full, or do you just want to know if she's positive?
I want to know if she's positive, but thereafter test for levels. Because if she's negative, then there should not be any more positives.
Okay.
All right, thank you.